Well, this next story is a case that we have been following for years.
A former HISD chief operating officer accused in a kickback scheme.
Okay.
That was our Micah Hatfield questioning Brian Busby back into 2021.
She is back on the case with a look at the new evidence now being revealed only on 13. Micah?
Gina and Eric, 5 years after we watched the FBI carry boxes out of HISD's administrative building, they raided homes and offices. This case is finally headed to trial on Monday, and we'll finally be able to know all of that evidence that the feds have gathered over the last several years. This is not going to be one of those cases where the defense just lets the jury hear what the prosecutors have to say. These are high-profile defense teams that are in place in this case. Brian Busby, who worked his way up from janitor to the chief operating officer of HISD, is accused of steering landscaping bids towards Anthony Hutchison and his companies. It's alleged in court records that Hutchison then overbilled HISD and gave money to Busby and others who helped secure the contracts for Hutchison's companies. Federal prosecutors allege this went on from 2011 to 2020 when HISD was raided, and the kickback scheme totaled about $7 million. 5 others have already taken plea agreements in the case, and we heard in court today that those individuals will be testifying during Busby and Hutchison's trial. That's expected to last several weeks. Hutchison's attorney told the judge today that the government got this case all wrong and went to great lengths to do it. The prosecutors alone have 990 pieces of evidence that they're bringing to trial.
Well, you could probably fill this building with the documents that and it's just a matter of thinning it out, getting to the nuts of the stuff.
And we think that once the jury is able to actually consider all the evidence we put before that, they'll be able to make that determination themselves.
Even the best intentioned prosecutors or government agents make mistakes, and they're just wrong.
And now remember, in this case, the money that is alleged to have been involved in the kickback scheme are tax dollars. I did ask both defense teams if their clients plan to testify, and they wouldn't say. I did also want to bring up that a big part of what happened in court today was related to documents that federal prosecutors say they've been trying to get from HISD as it relates to this case for quite some time. They say that they've been in contact with HISD's attorneys daily trying to get those documents and still have not been able to. They told the judge about this today, and a subpoena is being issued to try to get those documents. In the newsroom, Micah Hatfield, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.